Hello friends, this is the Cryptonian taking a quick look at the Bitcoin chart and a couple of articles I think are interesting. This is just going to be a quick update. I don't want to take too much time with this video. I know that I've made some long ones in the past. So currently Bitcoin is at 26,400. We're right about here on the chart. And if you remember some time ago, I made a video stating that if we were rejected from this descending resistance line, then the play would be down here, the interest would be down here at the golden pocket, and that's exactly what happened. We came down to the golden pocket, found support right above the golden pocket at the fib, zero point 0.5 Fibonacci, and then we had this interesting move here. This interesting move was several hours ago, and this was actually a move of manipulation. And so let me explain. Whenever you have a rejection from a significant area, you have shorts taking place here. Okay, the bears will place sell orders, and then as price moves down, what they do is they adjust their stop losses on the way down to preserve and lock in their profits in case the market reverses and goes back up. That way they will lock in their profits and they won't lose if the price goes right back up and pushes them out of their position. So that being said, this is manipulation here. These types of moves are to push the bears out of their positions, so then these large traders, like large whales, they can take profits as those bears are being pushed out of their positions. Because remember, shorts have to buy back in to exit their positions. So what they do here is they buy in here. The whales do. They buy large amounts down here. And then when they push the price through the area of liquidation or stop losses for the bears, those automatic orders, those stop losses become automatic buy orders when they liquidate the position. So that becomes that becomes the liquidity for the whale to be able to sell their position at this price point to those that are being pushed, to the bears that are being pushed out of their position. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions about that, please let me know in the comment section below. But that's pretty much what this means. This is manipulation. Now, what this essentially does is it clears the way. It pushes the bears out of their positions, and so it clears the way for the price to move up without bearish activity, without bearish selling. And so that being said, we could be retesting the 27,000, 27,500 area not long from now. Now, going into Thursday, Thursdays usually are not that great of a day. Fridays are not that great of a day either, especially when the market sentiment is bearish, right? So that being said, the target for the bulls for the upside is 27,000, 27,500. And if they get rejected, then the target is, obviously to the downside, and that's going to be 25,000. So if we go up, get rejected, we'll come back, probably find a little bit of support at 25,900. And then that'll probably, there might be like a small bounce, and then probably will break down to 25,000, somewhere down there. If we do have bullish behavior and momentum increases, we could test that 27,000, and then if we break above that, we need to break above 27,500 and take out that prior high. That's going to be difficult to do because on the daily we have a lot of liquidity here, or excuse me, we have a lot of trade volume here from the past, right? So what's going to happen, I don't really like to predict, but I do have a pretty good idea. I'd like to give the upside and downside scenarios, and that's pretty much about it, right? So bullish scenario 27,500 up to this area. Now, if they get past that, that means that they're going to regain bullish momentum and regain uh, the point of control at 27,300 right here. That's in the middle of this volume node. Now, that volume node, there's probably more bears up here in this area. Okay, so they have to break through that, confirm that, and then push higher. Not sure if they're going to be able to do it. Now, one of the strategies for the bulls is to wait for the weekend, normally late Friday or maybe even early Saturday, and then start pushing the price higher on low liquidity when there's less traders in the market on the weekends. So that could be what we're looking at. The bearish scenario is we're weak, we come up, maybe where we're at now or a little bit higher, and we just roll over, right? If we're weak, let's take a look at the 4-hour here. So what does that look like? If we're weak, we move up, maybe here's the 200, right? Maybe we get rejected at that 200, or maybe even up here at the actual descending line, descending resistance line, and then we just roll over and kind of do this, right? I'm not saying that's going to happen. There are articles, and some analysts do believe that Bitcoin has a good chance of going to 30K in October. And that's because October is usually a bullish month. It's Q4. And because BTC has climbed above that 26,500 area earlier, we're just below that now. We could regain that tomorrow. If we do, then he's making a case that we could actually go to 30K in October. So that's an interesting article. Also, another interesting article that I share on my Twitter account link is below in the description, and I share information there too, my ideas and charts, also some articles, and there's an article here that's quite interesting. This article makes the argument that it's possible that the Ethereum ETF could be approved next week. So that is actually interesting. If that happens, would that bring enough bullishness, or would that bring enough liquidity for the bulls into the market? Would that change sentiment? Maybe, maybe. Would it be permanent or temporary? Would it be a lasting effect, or would it just be temporary? These are the questions that we have to ask, right? Anyway, those are just some things to think about. Now, if Bitcoin breaks above 27,500 and regains this area up here, then we will expect the market, of course, to be rallying, right? The market, Ethereum's probably going to do well. And then if Ethereum does get the ETFs or some ETFs approved next week, or even later on in this month, Ethereum's probably going to do pretty well. And then if Ethereum does well, select altcoins will do well also, like Chainlink, some of the major alts, VeChain. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And currently right now, Bitcoin is at 50 RSI. 50 is neutral. It's neither bullish nor bearish. It's not weak. It's not strong. It's right there in the middle. And whoops, my battery. Sorry about that. Let's finish this up real quick. I forgot to charge it. I forgot to plug it in. Anyway, the strength is neutral here, so we don't really know if it's going to be going up and testing this here resistance line, or just rolling over and showing weakness. So we'll just have to wait and see. But EMA trend is still bearish on the 4-hour. We're still in a red cloud. We did get the B1 signal, early reversal signal. It needs to be confirmed with a B2, which will happen if we go a little bit higher and stay a little bit higher on Thursday and Friday. DMA trend bullish, which is because we did get this early trend change signal, and we're in contraction and reversal right now. So this is that little impulse giving us reversal and giving us contraction. Now, we were in expansion, but this red candle here changed that. So we'll have to wait and see what happens where we go from here. Daily pivot, we're under the daily pivot. So as far as day traders go, it is bearish when you're under the pivot. Volatility very, very low is 2, so it's anybody's move right now. It's either, the bulls or the bears. If they apply enough liquidity and pressure, they can move this. Okay? So that being said, we'll see what happens this week, Thursday, Friday. I think sentiment is starting now to favor a little bit more of a bullish scenario in October, especially with this move here showing that I believe this article on Bitcoin does show that there are some whales with $100,000 orders that are pushing on this price to the upside. And so that's why we saw this move here. Okay? So anyway, thank you friends for watching. I hope you had a great week. I hope you're going to have even a better weekend. Please click the like. It really helps out. Subscribe if you have not done so already. That helps the channel as well. And also it helps you stay in touch and stay informed in crypto. Okay, I will be doing live streams coming up. I'm going to be getting set up for that, so that is part of the future of the channel. So we will be expanding a little bit. And so thanks for your time and attention. Really appreciate it. And stay in touch. We will continue to look forward to hopefully a bullish October. So take care, friends. Talk to you next time.